Namaste, yogis. Welcome to class today. So today's class, we're going to focus on a mantra. And our mantra for today is, I am enough. So I have chosen an oil to support this mantra. And I made a blend of frankincense, wild orange, and peppermint. And all three of these oils support the statement. So frankincense is known as the oil of truth. So the oil of knowing that we are enough. Peppermint is the oil of a buoyant heart, just finding that playfulness and knowing that life can be fun and we do not need to be controlled by the fear of not being enough. And then wild orange connects us to our inner child and also brings out and inspires creativity and abundance and playfulness. So 3 beautiful oils to play with. So if you have any one of these oils, you can use them, or if you have your own blend, feel free. I'm going to rub some in the palm of my hands. And we're just going to take a few deep breaths and really breathe in the scent of the oil, breathe in the properties. Enjoying these 3 beautiful oils. Feel free to coat your aura and envelope yourself in the oils. All right, and then just find a comfortable seated position. Sitting up tall, grounding down through your sit bones. Feel free to sit on a cushion if you'd like. And we'll just settle here for a moment as we bring ourselves to our mat. Softening into your shoulders, rebounding tall through your spine. And gently allowing the eyes to close when you're ready. I am enough. Invite yourself to use this mantra today. And what exactly does it mean to accept ourselves just as we are right now, not waiting to be happy with ourselves until we meet a certain goal or accomplish something specific, but just being content with ourselves right now. And that doesn't mean that we don't learn, doesn't mean that we don't try or don't grow. What we do is we explore. Life is a journey after all. And we are always just partway down the path. Even when we meet a goal or achieve something big, it's very natural to move on to the next thing. So we are learning and growing as we go along. And it's the same on our mats in yoga. There's no such thing as perfecting a pose. A pose is right for you when you are feeling just the right amount of muscle engagement, of stretch and strength, where the breath keeps you calm and steady and you're not struggling. So it's finding that balance between effort and ease. And obviously this will vary from day to day and of course from person to person. So let's accept ourselves right here, right now, today. Just traveling on our journey, allowing ourselves to experience happiness all along the way. I am enough. Let's breathe that into our heart space. And sigh it out. Let's bring our hands together and pray in front of our hearts. Just once again connecting that mantra to our souls. Really feeling it in your body. I am enough. I have all that I need to move on and to have a wonderful life. I am enough. Deep inhale. Hold it in there. Squeeze it in there. And sigh it out. Nice. Release your hands to your lap. Gently allow your eyes to open. Welcome to your practice. All right. So let's start. We're going to extend your left leg out to the side, bringing your right foot in towards your groin. So nice wide stance. Well, actually, let's take this a little differently today. If it's an option, you can either bring your foot in as I have done now, or if you want to take it a little deeper, take your foot back so that your heel is drawing towards your bum. All right, and then your left leg is extended. You're going to extend your left arm out, but I want you to grab a hold of your right ankle. If your ankle is drawn in towards your groin, just place your hand onto your thigh. And we're going to start to reach your left arm down your left leg, grabbing a hold of your thigh or your ankle and straightening into that right arm. I want you to drop your left ear towards your left shoulder, but keep arching your chest forward so we're not collapsing into the spine, but rather lengthening. Soften the neck and deepen your breath. So really start to tap into Ujjayi. With every inhale, arching your chest forward, shoulders soften. And then exhale, relax your jaw. Another full breath in as your heart opens. As you exhale, that left ear softens a little more towards the left shoulder. I want you to feel that stretch on the right side of the neck. 2 more this way. Nice. And then from here, reach your right arm up towards the sky. And slide down a little more towards your left foot. On your inhale, reach that right arm back behind you as you open your chest forward. And then exhale, once again, relax into your neck. Another deep inhale, open the heart. Exhale, relax your jaw. Inhale, lengthening through the left side of the waist. Exhale, stretch that top arm further back. Inhaling deep into your lungs. Exhale, open and stretch. Taking 1 more breath here. Good, and reach that right arm up and slowly bring yourself back up to center. Okay, we're going to take it over to the other side. So you're going to extend the right leg out and either bring your left foot in towards your groin, or you can take it out to the side, bringing your heel to your seat. Extending and flexing into that right foot. You're either going to grab a hold of your left thigh with your left hand or your ankle if your foot is back behind you. Start to slide your right arm down your right leg until your left arm is straight and you can start to feel the stretch into the left side of the neck. Start to lower that right ear down towards your right shoulder. Inhaling, heart forward. Exhale, stretch into that side of the neck. Just feeling for any signs of tension, any signs of tightness. Deepening into your breath. Inhale, long spine. Exhale, flex and activate the feet. 2 more this way. Open the heart with every inhale. And soften your head with every exhale. Last one, inhale, heart forward, shoulders back. And exhale, relax that neck, relax that jaw, let your tongue soften. Nice, and grabbing a hold of that right foot, reach your left arm skywards. Inhale, arch forward. Reach that top arm back. And exhale, relax your neck. Another full breath in. And exhale, feeling the stretch across your chest, across your shoulders. 3 more this way. Last 2. Keep reaching that top arm back so you feel the stretch opening up into the chest. Last 1. Good. On your next inhale, reach that top arm up and gently bring yourself back up to center. Okay, releasing your feet. You're going to place the feet down onto your mat, bending into your knees. And we're going to come to roll all the way down onto your mat. Hugging your knees in towards your chest. Maybe just rocking from side to side. Maybe already feeling a bit of an expansion into the side waist, into the upper back and the chest. I'm going to start with a little bit of ab work. I want you to bend into your knees, so that your knees are directly above your hips. Feet are lower than knee height. We're going to interlace your hands, bringing them behind your head. From here, take a nice deep inhale. Lift your head and shoulders off of the mat. Hold your breath. Press your lower back down. And then exhale both elbows towards your left knee. And extend your right leg skywards. And flex into that right foot. So the toes draw down, the heel pushes up. Now take another deep breath into your lower back. And then exhale, we're going to pulse that right leg upwards. So it's an internal rotation 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Inhale, come back to center. Head and shoulders stay off the ground. Hold the breath. Press your lower back down. Tilt your pelvis up. And then exhale over to the right. Keep lifting your chin. Extend your left leg skywards. Take another deep inhale. And then exhale, pulse that left leg up 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Pull belly down. Inhale back to center. Hold the breath. Tuck your tailbone. Press that lower back down. Exhale over to your left. Extend the right leg up. Flex. Toes draw down. Heel up. Take a deep breath here. And on the exhale, pulse 3 times. Find that internal rotation. So you're using your lower abs to pulse that leg up. Inhale back to center. Hold the breath. Tuck your tailbone. Exhale to your right. Extend the left leg. Take a breath here. Nice. Now inhale into your lower back. And exhale, pulse 3 times. 1, 2, 3. Come back to center. Let's take one more round. Those abs should be burning by now. Inhale, full breath. Hold. Tuck your tailbone. Exhale to your left. Extend the right leg up. Pause here for a moment. Inhale into your lower back. And exhale, pulse 1, 2, 3. Inhale, come back to center. One more side. Hold the breath. Tuck your tailbone. Exhale over to your right. Extend the left leg up. Deep inhale. And exhale, pulse. 1, 2, 3. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, release. Those are always challenging. And apparently they don't get easier. All right, so just hug those knees in, breathe into your abs. All right, so we're going to take a little bit of a bridge here just to stretch out those abs and bring your feet down to the ground. Extend your arms down alongside you, palms facing down. So your feet are about sit bone distance apart. You should be able to touch the back of your heels with your finger if you can. So you want to bring them quite close. And then take a nice deep inhale, press down into your heels, tuck your tailbone, and exhale as you lift. Pressing down with your heels, drawing the knees forward. Lifting the hips up. Breathing into your belly. Keep pointing those knees forward so they don't fall out to the sides. Holding here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and last full breath. Good, and slowly start to lower down. 1 vertebra at a time. Tailbone comes down last. Nice, hug those knees in towards your chest. And we're going to start to roll the length of your spine a few times. Just massaging out the back. You're going to cross your ankles and just step it back into your tabletop position, coming onto all fours. All right, and from here we're going to take a dolphin pose. So you're going to bring your forearms down to the mat. Make sure that you measure out the distance by grabbing a hold of opposite arms with your hands and take your hands up high on your arms, and then keeping the elbows where they are, extend your arms out in front of you. You're going to tuck your toes under. Take a nice inhale, round into your back, and then exhale, lift off. Drawing your hips up towards the sky, drawing out of the shoulders, pressing down into your palms. Allow the head to hang. Draw your chest towards your thighs a little closer, maybe even walk your feet a little closer towards you. And then stay here and breathe. Deepen into your breath. Relax into your neck. Three more. 2 more. Last full breath. Good, and slowly release those knees down, untuck the toes, and just take your seat back to your heels in a child's pose. You can reach your arms out in front of you, or stretch them back. So we're going to move into a forest-inspired practice today. Moving into our 3-pose vignette. So remember, in forest yoga, there are 3 main components. A deep ujjayi breath to keep you centered and anchored. Active feet and hands, so feeling into them. And a relaxed neck. Let's take 1 more full breath in. And sigh it out. So before we start our vignette, I want you to roll your spine up. Just coming to seated. If you have your oil with you, grab your oil. And just rub some into the palm of your hands. If you don't, just sit in silence for a moment and connect to your intention of I am enough. Taking a few deep breaths of your oil. Inhaling the properties. And then placing your hands on your heart and connecting to that space inside of you. A deep knowing that you are enough. God, full breath in and sigh it out. All right, let's come back into your tabletop position and we'll set up for our first downward facing dog. So taking your hands a little further forward, tucking your toes under, deep inhale and exhale to rise up into your first down dog. So take a moment just to pedal it out, stretching into the legs. We're going to warm up with a round of sun salutations before we move into our vignettes. So as you start to pedal your feet, allow that pedal to become a walk to the front of your mat, coming into your forward fold. When you get to the top, keep your knees soft. Let your torso hang over your thighs. Allow your head to hang. Maybe shake your head no. Relax into that neck. Nod your head yes. I am enough. And then settle. From here, slowly start to roll the spine. Stacking one vertebra on top of the other. When you get to the top, roll those shoulders up, back, and down. Good. Inhale, sweep your aura, gather your energy. And exhale, fold in half. Take a deep breath in, halfway lift, lengthen. Left leg steps back into your low lunge. Lower the back knee down. Inhale, reach your arms all the way up. Full breath. Tailbone tucks as you lift your heart up. And exhale, hands down to the mat. Ground your hands down and let's get back to plank pose. Finding that long line of energy. We're going to lower down knees, chest, and chin. Inhale into your baby cobra. Toes point back. Hover your heart, hover your hands. And exhale to push back. Downward facing dog. Deep inhale. Full exhale. Left leg steps forward. Low lunge. Lower the back knee down. Inhale. Reach your arms up. Activate those hands. One more breath. And hands down to the mat, step it forward, coming into your forward fold. Inhale, rise the arms all the way up. And exhale, take your seat back, finding your chair pose, Utkatasana. Weight is back in the heels. Arms reach up. Open the heart, full breath in. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, rise halfway lift. Right leg steps back. We're setting up for warrior one. Inhale to reach the arms all the way up. Take a full breath in here. Reach those pinky fingers in towards each other. And exhale, hands down to the mat. Step it back into your plank pose. This time, take a chaturanga to the floor. You can always lower your knees. Inhale into your back bend, low cobra, pushing the hands into your mat as you lift your heart. And exhale, release. Tuck your toes under, full breath in. Exhale to push back into your downward facing dog. Deep breath in. Full breath out. Rise up onto your toes, bend your knees. Look up at your hands, walk, step, or float it forward. Coming to the top of your mat. Bend into your knees, relax into your neck. Just take 2 deep breaths here. Last one. And slowly, once again, roll the spine up. One vertebra at a time. Shoulders roll up, back, and down. Inhale, sweep your arms all the way up. Palms touch overhead. Exhale, forward fold. Deep breath in, halfway lift. Right leg steps back into your low lunge. Lower the back knee down. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Again, draw your tailbone down. Lift your heart up. Reach those arms, activate the fingers. And exhale, hands down to the mat. Let's step it back into your plank pose. Long line of energy, and we're going to lower down, knees, chest, and chin. Inhale into your baby cobra, hovering a little higher. And exhale to push back, downward facing dog. Deep breath in. Full breath out. Right leg steps forward. Low lunge, lower the back knee. Inhale to sweep the arms skywards. And exhale, hands to the mat, step it forward, forward fold. Inhale, reach the arms up. And exhale, chair pose. Take your seat back, weight is in the heels, lift all 10 toes. Another full breath in. And exhale, fold forward. Inhale, rise, offer your heart. Left leg is going to step back into warrior one. Bend deeply into that front knee, ground it to the back foot. Reach your arms up, full breath here. And exhale, hands down to the mat, step it back into your plank. Let's take a chaturanga down to the mat. Inhale, cobra. And exhale, downward facing dog. Just deepening into your breath here. We're going to start with our 3 pose vignette. Left leg reaches back behind you, 3-legged dog. Let's step it forward to the top of your mat, coming into warrior 2. So just find your posture and settle into it for a moment. And you're going to release your arms down by your sides, keeping your warrior 2 legs. And we're going to do some shoulder shrugs to open up into the top of the back and the shoulders. So let's take a deep inhale, draw those shoulders up towards your ears, hold the breath. Now squeeze the top of the shoulder blades in towards each other. And on the exhale, slide them down your back and then release. Take another full breath into your upper back without lifting your shoulders this time. Hold the breath. Now squeeze mid-shoulder blades in towards the spine. And exhale, slide them down your back. And release. One more full breath in. Fill up your upper body. Hold the breath. Now use your elbows to squeeze the bottom tips of the shoulder blades in towards each other. And exhale to slide them down. And release. Warrior 2. Start deepening into your breath. Activate your feet. Find your posture. Keep your gaze steady, breath steady. Good. And from here, we're going to cartwheel your hands down to the ground, swivel onto your back toes, and lower the back knee down. Untuck your back toes. We're going to come into an arrow lunge for 5 breaths here. So you've got options. You can keep your hands on the ground if this is going to be tough for you. All right, the arrow lunge is extending through the back leg, but staying on the top of the foot. If you're feeling strong today, lengthen through your spine, bring your hands to your heart. Let's take a deep inhale, and then extend through the back leg, holding it here for 5. Again, you've got the option to bring your hands down to the mat. 3 more. 2. Last one. Release your hands down, lower the back knee. Good. Ground your right hand down, tuck your back toes under, extend through the back leg. And we're going to take a lounge lizard. So we're rolling over onto the knife edge of both feet and reaching your left arm back behind you. So letting that right hip drop down towards the mat. Good. Holding it here for 5. Deep breaths. 4, 3, 2 more. And last one. Good. Cartwheel that hand down to the ground and step it back, downward facing dog. So we will need a block and a strap for our practice. So I'd like you to grab your block now. And I want you to place your block between your feet. All right, so just between your feet, and you want your block at the widest width, the longest width between your feet, so not the shortest, so that your feet are on the shorter edges of either side of the block. And from here, we're going to rock forward to plank and lower all the way down. So point your feet back so that the block rests between your inner ankles. Okay? So if I lift, whoops, if I lift my feet, I've got the block lengthwise between my ankles and it's secure. All right. Sorry, just getting my block into position. Okay, so keep that block between your inner ankles and your feet. I want you to keep your feet active. Bring your hands directly underneath your shoulders. Your elbows are off the floor. Now relax into your neck. Let your head drop down towards the mat. Take a nice deep inhale. Hold the breath. And then exhale, tuck your tailbone. So tailbone draws down and squeeze your block between your feet. Now inhale. Start to lift hands, chest, and legs. Exhale, squeeze those shoulder blades. Squeeze the tip of your elbows towards each other. Inhale, breathe into your upper back. And exhale, release. Good, let that go. Nice, tuck your toes under, full breath in. And exhale to push back, downward facing dog. So you can move your block to the side for now. We'll use it again just now. And we'll take that little vignette to the other side. So right leg reaches up high, 3-legged dog. Step it forward between your hands, warrior 2. Settle into your posture. And then release your arms down. Preparing for our shoulder shrugs. So taking a deep inhale, draw the shoulders up towards your ears. Hold the breath. Squeeze the top of the shoulder blades in towards each other. And then exhale, slide them down. And release. Another full breath into your upper back without lifting your shoulders. Hold. Squeeze mid-shoulder blades in towards each other. Exhale to slide them down your back. And release. Last one. Inhale. Fill your upper body with your breath. Hold. Now use your elbows. Squeeze bottom tips of the shoulder blades in towards each other. Exhale. Slide them down. And release. Warrior 2. Good. Bend into that front knee. Gaze over your fingers. Activate your feet. Deepen your breath. Last 2. Last one. Nice. From here, cartwheel your hands down to the ground, coming into your lunge. Lower the back knee down. All right, and again, we're going to come into your arrow lunge. You've got the option to keep those hands on the ground and just extend through the back leg. Okay, just getting the feel for it, especially if this is new to you. Otherwise, Hands at your heart center. Make sure that right ankle is directly underneath the right knee. And then inhale to extend through the back leg. And hold here for 5. Keep lifting the heart. Deepen into your breath for 4. Lunge a little deeper. 3, 2. Last one. And slowly release that back knee. If your hands are up, bring them down to the ground. Okay, tucking your back toes under, extend through the back heel. And you're going to ground that left hand down. And we're going to swivel over into your lounge lizard on the other side. So rolling onto the outer edges of both feet. Let that left hip drop down towards the ground, but it's not resting on the ground. So we're using that left arm to hold us up and get a really good stretch into the left side of the waist. Hold it here for 5, 4, 3, 2. Last full breath. And slowly release. Step it back. Downward facing dog. Whew. All right. Bring that block back. Placing it between your feet. Okay. Inhale. Rock forward to plank. Exhale. Chaturanga down. Point your toes back. Just settle that block in between your inner ankles. Hands directly underneath your shoulders alongside your chest. Elbows off the floor. Relax your forehead down. And for a moment, just massage that third eye. Go ahead and then come to center. Take a deep inhale. Good. And then as you exhale, lengthen through your tailbone and squeeze that block. And then inhale, start to rise up. Lifting the heart, lifting your hands, lifting your legs. Take another full breath in here. Exhale, squeeze that upper back. Inhale, one more, into your upper back. And exhale to release. Good job. All right, let's push back into your tabletop position. Just remove your block to the side for now. And we're going to take another dolphin posture. All right, so bringing the forearms down to the ground. Measure out your distance. Tuck your toes under. Inhale, round into your spine, and exhale, lift off. So find your dolphin. Relax into your neck. And breathe. Okay, so we've got 5 breaths here. If you want to challenge yourself today, you're feeling strong, ground down into that right forearm. Keep that there. But then bring your left hand to your left ankle. Hold it here. Good, then release that left forearm down to the ground. And bring your right hand to your right ankle. Holding here for 3, 2, last one. And release. Nice, slowly lower those knees down to the ground. Take your seat back to your heels, child's pose. Vignette 1, done. Anna Forrest. All right, we have 2 vignettes to go, and we're moving towards a peak pose or a back bend, where we're going to open up into our hearts and remind ourselves who we are and that we are enough. Let's take one more breath here. Sigh it out. Good. And then slide your hands forward. And let's make our way back into your downward facing dog. Good. All right, left leg reaches back behind you, three-legged dog. Let's step it forward, top of the mat coming into warrior one. Inhale, reach the arms all the way up. Bending deeply into that front knee, keep that front leg stable, strong. I'm going to sweep our hands behind us, interlace your fingers, and then draw the fists down, opening up into your heart space. And we're holding here for 5. Deepen into your breath, 4. Notice if you're gripping the mat, 3. Relax your neck, 2. 1 final breath here. Beautiful. Release your arms, take them all the way up. Stay in your warrior one legs and then reach your arms out to the sides. We're going to come into eagle arms, so wrapping right elbow under the left. Inhale, draw those arms forward and then lift them up. And then drop your forehead down onto your biceps. Relax into your neck and breathe for 5. Ground into your feet, but activate those toes. Take your last one here. Good. Slowly lift your forehead up. I sweep your arms all the way up. And then bring your palms together in front of your heart. Deep inhale. And we're going to take a twist in your warrior one. So taking that right elbow onto the left side. And twist, grounding that back foot down. Press down with that left hand. 3 more. 2 more. And last one. Slowly release your hands down to the mat. Step it back, downward facing dog. Inhale, rock forward to plank. Exhale, take your chaturanga. You've always got the option to lower knees, so modify as you need to. Inhale into your back bend of choice. Cobra or up dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Full breath in. Sigh it out. Right leg reaches back behind you, 3-legged dog. Warrior one, step it forward. Arms reach all the way up. Ground into your feet. Lengthen through your spine and then sweep your hands. Bring them behind you. Interlace the uncomfortable way. So just changing the cross of your fingers. So if your left thumb, for me, my left thumb on my right or over my right is my natural way. I have to cross my fingers to bring my right thumb over my left. Roll the shoulders back, open up into the heart, deepen into your lunge, and breathe. Invite some expansion into your heart space. Be vulnerable enough to feel. Last one. Nice. Release your hands, reach them up, stretch them up, and then open them out to the sides. And we're going to take eagle arms on the other side. So this time, left elbow over or under right, but the right elbow is on top. Again, I want you to draw your arms forward, almost like you're drawing them out of the shoulders, and then lift them up. Lower your forehead down onto your biceps. Close your eyes. Yes, it's going to challenge your balance. Stay steady. Activate your feet. Deepen your breath. Last one. Beautiful. Slowly unravel. Reach those arms up. Challenge yourself. Stay with us. Hands together. Bring them to your heart space. Take a full breath in. And we're going to take our twist to the right. Your breath is going to pull you through. So stay anchored. Deep Ujjayi breaths. One more. Beautiful. Release your hands down. Step it back. Downward facing dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale into your cobra. And exhale. Let's come back into your child's pose. All right, so vignette 2 done. We have one more to go. Reach your arms back. Rest your forehead on the ground. Rock it from side to side. Massage that seat of intuition. Come back to your intention, your mantra for today. Remind yourself. Remember. Nice. All right, slide your hands forward. Come all the way up onto all fours. Tuck your toes under. We're going to make our way into downward facing dog. And we're going to move through our last vignette. Take a deep inhale. Open your mouth, let it out. Beautiful. Left leg reaches back behind you, three-legged dog. Let's step it forward to the top of the mat, coming into your low lunge. So lower the back knee down and come all the way up. All right. So make sure that that left knee is directly above your left ankle. From here, we're going to place our hands onto your sacrum. But what I want you to do is actually place your thumbs onto your sacrum. So the heels of your hands are kind of on your bum, and the other fingers are splayed outwards towards your hip bones. We're going to take a nice deep inhale here. And then as you exhale, tuck your tailbone down and sink your hips deep into your lunge. And then inhale, telescope those ribs, open them up. Keep your chin down. Open the heart. 5 breaths here. Keep squeezing those shoulders back. Keep lifting through the ribs. 2 more. Last one. Nice. Slowly release your hands down. Good. And then just stretch it back for a moment. Okay. And then we're going to come back into your lunge, drawing your hips forward. And we're going to bend into that back knee. So this is where you may need to use your strap. If you need a strap, you'll place the strap around the ankle. And then grab a hold of your strap to pull that foot in towards your bum. Lunging deeply, holding it here. So you can either rest the forearm onto your front knee or your hand. And we're holding here for 5, 4, 3, 2, Last one. Good, slowly release. All right, so keep that strap around the right ankle. What we're going to do here is we're going to walk that left foot over to the right, setting up for a pigeon. So if you need your other block or a block underneath your left hip, just to level out the hips, you can do that. All right, and then lift up tall, so we're not folding forward. Okay, if you don't need a block, that's totally okay. So your aim in this pigeon is not to get a deep stretch into your hip, but rather draw that heel in towards your bum. Okay, and you might want to almost scissor your thighs in towards each other to lift up a little. And we're going to bend into your back knee, and you're either going to grab a hold of your strap with both hands, okay, or you're going to grab a hold of your ankle. You're going to flex into that right foot and kick that leg back into your hands. So you're really opening up into your chest here. And if you can't grab your foot, you're holding onto your strap. You're opening up. Try and keep those arms as straight as possible. So you're really getting that stretch across the chest. And we're holding 3 more. 2 more. And last one. Good. Slowly release it, very gently. Ground your hands down and let's step it back. Downward facing dog. All right. Did I say this was a level 1? Oh gosh, it feels like a level 3, right? Don't know what got into me today. All right, stay with me, stay with me. We are so there, we are almost there. All right, inhale, rock forward to plank. Let's take a vinyasa. Your variation, your body with your breath. Inhaling into your cobra or up dog. And we'll meet back. Downward facing dog. Take a deep breath. And exhale. All right, last side. Right leg reaches up high. Let's step it forward between your hands. Lower the back knee down. All right, okay. Slowly rise up. Just align that knee and ankle in front of you. And then bring your hands behind you. So thumbs to your sacrum, fingers spread around the hips, and your palms of the heel, or the heel of the hand rather, is flat down onto your seat. Take a deep inhale, lengthen through the spine. So again, if you need something underneath your knee, place a blanket or a cushion underneath that, just for a bit of protection. So breathing in, and then exhale, tuck your tailbone and start to lunge deeply forward. Take another full breath in. Lift your heart, but lower your chin. Squeezing those elbows in towards each other. Holding for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Slowly release the hands. Straighten into that front leg. Just fold over it for a moment. Good. All right. And then coming back into your lunge, we bend into the back knee. And again, if you need your strap, you'll grab a hold of the strap and draw that foot towards your seat. So you can either rest your forearm onto your front knee or your hand. But lunge deeply forward. You're going to feel this in your quad muscle, front of the thigh. Hold it here. 4. Deep breaths. Lift your heart. 1 more. And slowly release. All right, good job. Okay. So we're going to walk that right foot over to the right and then settle the shin down, bringing the heel in towards your groin. If you need that block under your right hip, you can do that. If you need the strap around your back ankle, you can do that too. And then settle down into your posture. And we're going to bend into that back leg, grabbing a hold of your strap. Or if you can grab a hold of your foot, flex into the foot and open your heart, lifting up tall. Kick the foot back into your hands or just grab your strap, but straighten into those arms and hold. Deepen your breath. Last one. Good. And slowly release. Don't let that leg snap back to the floor. Release it down slowly. Let's step it back into your downward facing dog. And let's take our final vinyasa. Inhale, plank pose. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or up dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Let's come back to your breath. Last one. Nice. From here, lower your knees down to the mat. Just cross your ankles and sit back. Okay. All right. From here, I want you to extend your legs out in front of you. And we're going to bend into your right knee. And we're going to come into a half lotus. So you're going to place that right foot onto your left thigh. You want to try and get that heel as close to your groin or your lower belly as you can. If you can't get it up there, just crossing over your thigh is totally okay. And what you're going to do is you're going to grab a hold of your strap and place the strap around that right ankle. Okay, so the strap is around your right ankle. And once you've got it on your right ankle and your foot is in half lotus, you're going to take the straps around the right side of your waist. Okay, bringing it behind you. Your left arm is going to sweep all the way back behind you to grab a hold of your strap. Okay, so you've got your strap in your left hand. Right arm reaches up high. And then exhale, lean forward and grab the outside of your left foot, whether you can reach your foot, your ankle, or your calf. And we're going to twist to the left. So just holding it here. Roll that left shoulder back. Relax into your neck. Last two. Nice, and slowly release. Good. Release that strap around your right ankle and just extend the leg out. And let's take it to the other side. So sliding left foot in. Place your strap around the left ankle and then bring yourself into half lotus, bringing that left foot right up onto the right thigh. And take your strap over to the left side of your waist. Okay. So right arm swings all the way back to grab a hold of the strap. Left arm reaches up high. And then exhale, fold and grab the outside of your right foot and twist to the right. Again, relax left ear to your left shoulder. And breathe. 2 more. Nice, and slowly release, coming all the way back. All right, just release your strap to the side and just find a comfortable seated position. Relaxing the top of your hands onto your knees, palms facing up in a receiving gesture. Start to soften your eyes. And then gently drop your chin towards your chest. Breathe into the back of the neck. And then slowly start to roll your right ear to your right shoulder. Deepen into your breath, just washing your breath through the left side of the neck. And on your next inhale, you're going to reach your right arm up to cradle your head and allow the weight of your arm to deepen into your neck stretch. And this is where you get to play with the angle of your stretch. So either drawing your head slightly forward or taking it slightly back, just finding that sweet spot that needs your attention. And once you find that spot, breathe into it. Good. Keeping your eyes closed, release your right hand down to your knee and gently roll your chin down towards your chest. Take another full breath into the back of your neck. As you exhale, soften your shoulders. And then slowly start to roll left ear to your left shoulder. Eyes are soft. Breath is easy. On your next inhale, left arm reaches up and over to cradle the head. So you're not pulling down with that hand, you're just holding the head and allowing the weight to deepen into your stretch. And then find your sweet spot. Good. Then slowly release that left hand down to your knee. Gently roll your chin down towards your chest. Let's take one more breath here. Deep inhale. And exhale. And you're going to place your right palm onto your forehead with your eyes closed. And then gently use your right hand to traction your head back up to center. Very slowly, very gently. Releasing your hand, keeping your eyes closed for a moment. And just staying in this sweet, beautiful space that you've created. And that is always available to you. From here, We're going to very gently and very slowly come to lie down on our backs. In your own way, bring yourself all the way down. Hugging your knees in towards your chest. Extend your arms out to the sides, palms facing down. Let's take your spinal twist all the way over to the right. Soften that left shoulder. Soften into your facial muscles. On your next inhale, float those knees back up to center. Let's take them over to the opposite side. Last 2 breaths. Good. Inhale. Once again, float them back up. Bring your knees in towards your chest. Give yourself a final squeeze. And then slowly start to extend everything out. And set yourself up for your final resting pose. Spread the legs. Make sure that you're cozy, you're comfortable, you're warm. Take up space. Open your heart. And then settle into the space that you've created for yourself.
Baby, you got me like cold. What you want from me? And I tried to buy your pretty love, the price too high. Baby, you got me like cold. Love when I fall apart. So you can put me together, throw me against the wall. Baby, you got me like high. Don't stop loving me, just keep loving me, just start loving me. Oh, and babe, fist fighting with fire, just to get close to you. Can we burn something, babe? And I drive for miles just to get a taste. Must be love on the brain. Got me feeling this way. It beats me black and blue, but it hurts me so good that I can't get enough. Must be love on the brain. And it's cursing my name. No matter what I do, I can't live without you, so I can't get enough. Must be love on the brain. And you're loving me. Just keep loving me. All you gotta do is love me. like how. Tired of being played like a violin. When are you gonna let me in? Your ever-loving heart, baby, you got me like high, high. Don't stop loving me, don't quit loving me, just start loving me. Oh, and babe, fist fighting with fire just to get close to you. Can we burn something, babe? And I drive for miles just to get a taste. Must be love on the brain. Got me feeling this way. It beats me black and blue, but it hurts me so good that I can't get enough. Must be love on the brain, and it's cursing my name. No matter what I do, I can't live without you, so I can't get enough. Must be love on the brain. And you're loving me, just keep loving me. Yeah, you're loving me.
From here, very slowly and gently begin to journey back. Back to the sensations in your body, back to your breath, back to your mats, back to the room you find yourself practicing in. Begin to wiggle into your fingers and your toes. And then invite a nice big full body stretch as you reach your arms all the way overhead. And expand, stretch. And then gently draw your knees in towards your chest. Give yourself a squeeze. And roll over onto your best side. I'd like to end off with a reading by Victoria Erickson. I want you to say no to anything that isn't part of your evolution, your ultimate story, your horizons, your journey, your personal revolution. Say no to anything that doesn't feel like love or breath or magic or growth. Say no to anything that weakens or minimizes or slows your steps or only hurts or is no longer home. Say no to anything you have to hide from or feel guilty about. Say yes to what lights you up despite being uncomfortable or hard. Say yes to beauty, yes to the pool, yes to what infuses the real and the good. Say yes to what gifts you. Take great care of yourself. Remember, you are the flame, the entire blazing burn, not just ashes, not only the suit. When you're ready, gently bring yourself to seated, facing the front with your eyes closed. Let's bring our hands together in front of our hearts. Take a nice deep inhale and sigh it out. Here's to being enough today and every day. Thank you for allowing me to guide you through your practice today. Until we meet on the mat again, the love, light, and understanding in me bow in honors to the love, light, and willingness in you. Namaste.